Hello everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Eddie Brock Carnage #1. That's right, Carnage has a new host. Eddie Brock has a new symbiote. Let's talk about this book by starting with the creative team. This is written by Charles Soule with art by Jesus Saiz, Matt Hollingsworth on colors, letters by Joe Sabino. Now, I will be very upfront. I didn't realize this book was coming out until I made it to the shop, and I was like, oh, that's a Eddie Brock Carnage book right there. So in this book, the most lethal protector of all, he's been Venom, he's been Anti-Venom, he's been the King in Black, and now Eddie Brock has made his darkest bond. Yet as he joins the one and only Carnage, can he control his new others endless bloodlust, or will he give himself over to madness and murder? Join Eddie and Carnage on a journey into the darkest parts of the Marvel Universe with bloody death as their only guide. And that makes sense. I really like the premise of this book. Charles Soule poses a very interesting uh, idea that what if now with this, bonded with this killer symbiote who's has a reason to kill, who needs to kill. What if they go after serial killers and a little bit of Dexter, a little bit of maybe Hannibal, like all those really cool ideas. I'm really into the idea of like hunting serial killers at the time. Not so much the true crime part of it, but more the fantastical. Um, there's a new show called The Hunting Party in which they're just kind of hunting down serial killers. So yeah, I am very interested in that. The book begins on a plane where Eddie is traveling with Carnage, looking for the first killer that's on their list. And boy, oh boy, let me tell you, the idea of Eddie and like Eddie with the Carnage symbiote on a plane where all those people are is it's a really like there's a lot of tension that goes there. It reminded me a little bit of the feeling if you've ever seen the movie Red Eye. There's a lot of tension that builds up as you're in a plane. I think that's really really cool. There's a lot of really fun ideas as to can Eddie control the symbiote? Will the symbiote fully take over and maybe do stuff that if you remember when Spider-Man originally got this, got the Venom symbiote, there were time lapses that were missing in his mind. So this is the same thing that could happen and does happen to Eddie. So I really like that idea of confronting the symbiote with like, what is it? What did you do in the time that I have missing? Because this symbiote is not out to obey Eddie. The symbiote is not out to save the people, and we see that in this first issue. So I really like that. The art itself feels a little bit. It's not my favorite style. It's a little bit more painterly, feels a little bit more static, but I think it really works in some of these cases where you need, especially those scenes where Carnage goes all out. I think it really works in those. Um, Either way, I'm looking forward to seeing what else the team does with this. Who is helping out Eddie? And this book shows Eddie having a conversation with Carnage, like kind of like maybe inside their mind, uh, that it's very very cool. Like Eddie has been the king of all the symbiotes, right? He's been the king in black. Like he knows what it's like to control all of them, but now he has lost that power. So now Carnage is kind of in the driver's seat. But Carnage does have a proposal, has an agreement, a very very fun. I think very fun premise that could really keep this book going for a little while. So I'm very excited. I really like Charles Soule, and I want to see what else he's bringing to the story. So if you have read this book, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments as always. Thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.